What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing this evening? Right, it's an excellent evening, isn't it? It's evening, right? Yes. No, it's still afternoon. 5 o'clock is evening. So, that's cool. I've been busy, really, really busy. Um, we're gonna do something called buddies, right? I was like, who are these buddies that you need to get about your life, right? That shouldn't have anything else to do with you, right? So let's see who these buddies are. Let's see what's going on with these buddies, right? All right, this stuff be right. I don't care, right? Why do you, right? Right. I just love being ignorant. Fuck yeah, right. So what we have is the Seven of Cups, Tower, Eight of Cups, Three of Swords, Knight of Cups, Temperance, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of um, Swords. Got some majors up in there. We got some majors. There's some major players up in here. Some major players up in here that's all up in your business, all up in your way, of course. Right. Right. It's somebody, some majors up in here. Oh, they ain't clocking. No, they ain't clocking no figures. That's the problem. They just a major pain in your ass. Right. These are buddies, right? Buddies are just major pains in your ass. They not bringing nothing to the table, never had nothing to bring to the table. They just people who are just nuisances in people's lives, right? That's what these buddies are with the Seven of Cups, the Tower card, and the Eight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. These people just come into your life as majors, or in temperance, as majors. It's to cause major problems, right? Ace of Swords, right? And these are people who, like I said, you be getting them up out your life, but they find some way, somehow, to make it back into your life with that Three of Wands and that Knight of Cups, right? These people will not let you out of their lives, and it's ridiculous, right? These is buddies. I told you what you got to do. Use that what? Use that Ace of Swords as a shear, as shears, right? Cut it down. Cut it down, right? Dead that root, right? Dead that whole root. Cut it down and then dig it up, right? Uproot it, right? Uproot it, right? With that Six of Pentacles, uproot that. Six of Pentacles and King of Cups. Do not let that thing take hold of you. That King of Cups and that Six of Pentacles, right? Don't let it take hold with that two of I'm sorry, that's not a Two of Swords. That's a Two of Wands. With the Two of Wands, do not let it take root. Dig it up. Dig it up. Right. With that two of damn wands. I lost my total track. Don't let that thing take hold, right? With that Two of Wands, right? Be on the lookout for anything that needs to be dug up with that Ace of Wands, right? Because wands can be turned into spears, correct? Right, so you have changed your wand into a spear, right? You've changed your wand into a spear. Never fear. Everything correlates and cosigns and aligns, right? Right. So we have the World, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. These buddies, right? Always trying to correct something. Always trying to, figure out something before you even finish speaking, right? That's because they don't understand this type of realm. They want to correct me, or they may have been in this type of realm, but, right, you label your cards, you have, it doesn't matter, right? You're not me, right? So don't try and correct me on what I'm saying and what I'm doing and how I'm reading, right? And how I read, right? So with that being said, these buddies, like I said, with the World card, Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Cups, they always trying to tell somebody else what to do. Always in somebody else's business. Always trying to bring correction to the table when they need to be corrected themselves. With that Moon card, that Seven of Wands, and that Star card, right? Like I just said, they always trying to put themselves on the pedestal as the know-it-all and don't know much of anything, right? You are left in the dark. And that's where you usually stay anyway, in the dark, right? Buddies, right? So like I said, this is why you don't let them take root, because once they take root, they want to take over your life, right? They want to make you one of them, and then they want to hate you for being one of them, and then they want to demote you into sludge, right? Right? This is how imps do you. If you're an imp, they want to demote you into a sludge because they hate you for being one of them, right? They create you into being one of them, then hate you for being one of them because they see themselves in you, and then they push you down into sludge. Right, 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 right. That's how sludge is created. Right. That's how sludge is created. Right. Little known fact, imps are all sludge too. Right. You're just recycling each other. Right. Just recycle. Go through your sludge. You come up out the mud a little. Fall, sludge. Right. So all of the imps go through a cycle of being a sludge. Right. Right. And they call it the dark night of the soul. Correct. No, you just sludge, period. Right. Exactly. Sludge cannot be I don't even want to talk about this. Disgusting. So, with that being said, what did I say? With the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Right. They sitting around pouting. Being very angry, being very irritated, being very rambunctious concerning another person's things, right? Concerning another person's ways, concerning another person's anything, right? Just that person, period. These buddies have chosen a person to grab onto, take a hold of, take root in, ingrain themselves in, and then they want to treat them like a project, Eight of Pentacles, so that they can be one of them. An imp, full card, right? Like I just told you, reiterated it. His reading is kind of challenging, it's pulling and pushing at the same time. So it's like this, because you know they're having a struggle down there. Five of Coins, of course. I mean, Five of Pentacles. They're having a struggle. Ten of Pentacles, right? Five of Wands. They're having a huge struggle down there in Imp City, right? Imp City. Oh well, right. So they're having a nice little struggle, a nice little fight, a nice little argument down there where everyone is all up at arms. Page of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Lovers. Yeah, they're all up in arms because what happens when you bring men into the deal, right? What happens when you bring men into the deal who, right, different hormones, whatever. That's your problem. That's why you're sludge, right? Your buddies are more than likely sludge, right? That's why they won't stop bothering you. That's why they're trying to take root within you, because they are sludge, right? So these buddies must be removed, right? Immediately. What I tell you, right? Dig them up, dig them up, dig them up, dig them up, right? Break it down some rock, rub it together, you know, on the rock or whatever. Create a little, you know, a little point and dig up, right? And put it on your wand and dig into the ground. Make it a spear. Dig it up, right? Right. Get that root up. Stab that root to death so it don't grow, right? But I don't mean literally with no knives in it. I ain't talking about committing no murders, right? Page of Cups and Judgment, right? Right. You gotta watch how I talk, right? Because there are young and impressionable people around. Correct, right. See, I even have to be, you know, I gotta watch what I say. But ultimately, right, the judgment has come. And you can hop, skip, and jump all you like with that Page of Cups. The Ten of Wands said that everything that is not of God shall be burnt up, right? That Ten of Wands, it's like it's a pack of matches, right? It's a pack of them old school wooden matches, right? Four of Swords and the Hangman. God said, I could stretch you out either way, right? Cooling board, flat on your face, it don't matter. He said, everybody want to meet me at some point. He said, do you want to get on your cooling board or do you want to prostrate yourself before me with the Hangman, right? He said, which one you want to do? You want to lay on your cooling board, Four of Swords, you want to be dead? And you want people coming to your funeral? Or do you want to get on your face and pray and repent? Prostrate yourself before him with that Hangman. He said, which one you want to do? Hermit card. He's giving you a choice, right? Queen of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles. He said he's being very, very generous with you guys. And he's never, ever been this generous before in his life. Queen of Swords, right? But it's all because of his daughter. He's protecting his daughter. Three of Pentacles. God said the only reason he keeps giving you multiple chances is because he's protecting his daughter because of where she's located currently. King of Wands. Yeah. Right. He said, as a father, I'm doing my duty because of where my daughter is located, so I must protect her along with my army at all times. Five of Cups, right? He said, I don't play about mines, right? He said, I put all of y'all in the dirt about mines. He said, look at that. That's Two of Cups behind mine. He said, my chalice, my pinky ring, and her husband, right? the rest of y'all can go straight to hell. He said, that's some 3 of Cups. God said, I look at them 3 of Cups. We're like, and he said, if you look over and right away, you'll see a man drowning. He said, you see a man drowning in that river and right away. He said, that man ain't look up and look over at that man drowning. He said, he kept looking at them cups that was knocked over. So he's not concerned about any of that. He's definitely not concerned, right? I said there's only 2 cups that he's concerned with, 2 chalices, right? Page of Swords, right? Knight of Wands. He said, do not boast and brag and think that I will come to your rescue. You are not one of my Templars. You are not one of my children. You are not one of my chosen. Knight of Pentacles. He says, so don't ever think I will just come to any and everyone's rescue. I do not. Stop thinking that you can be a black magic person and pray to me as the Heavenly Father and think that I shall answer. 6 of Cups. Queen of Wands. 10 of Swords. He says, you can absolutely not, dear buddy, come at me and ask me for anything, right? When you yourself are sending out spells to hurt, kill, steal, and destroy my children. What do I look like? 8 of Wands, King of Swords. God says, what do I look like? 6 of Wands. He said, what do I look like to you, honestly? He said, what Bible have you been reading to where you think that I protect the wicked, right? God says, I do not protect the wicked. 3 of Cups. He says, what Bible, 3 of Cups, Knight of Swords, have you been reading that tells you I protect the wicked? He says, I do not protect the wicked. He says, you need to go back and reread the Holy Bible, the King James Version of the Holy Bible. He said, because for some reason you guys are not understanding King James's English, right? That 9 of Pentacles and that 3 of Swords and that Empress card. He said, I don't understand why you don't understand King James's English, right? With that 4 of coins, with that 4 of Pentacles, right? He said, there's also a New King James Version that breaks that down a little bit better. He said, but I don't want you to go beyond that because I want you to understand King James English. He said, because that's the closest thing to what I had said, 4 of Pentacles, right? God said, don't go beyond that New King James Version since you don't understand anything at this current time, right? He said, everybody's living how they want to live with that 9 of coins, with that 9 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords, and you running around here full of negative energy, trying to ingrain yourself in people who you shouldn't have anything to do with and who don't want anything to do with you, but you are imposing the Empress card. You are imposing yourself on them like these people owe you something, and you're all up on them, stressing them out. 4 of Pentacles, like they owe you something, and they owe you absolutely nothing because you worked for absolutely nothing to be at their table whatsoever. So Ace of Swords, they have cut you out. But you keep running your ass back, Strength card, like you belong there, and you bullying your way into people's lives who have told you multiple times, step off and stay off. But, of course, what do we have? What do we have? We have moochers, goochers, and broochers, right? So with that 7 of Cups, back to that 7 of Cups, these buddies are trying to figure out every single way that they can to, what? Ingrain themselves in you. They have gone and come back, 8 of Cups. Gone and come back, 8 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. They have gone and come back to be into your life, to cause this havoc, Strength card, right? To be Havitical, 7 of Swords, right? Very Havitical, Strength and 7 of Swords. That's all they want to do, is tear shit apart in your life. That's what a buddy wants to do. So what do? Queen of Cups, get over your feelings, right? Get over your feelings and listen to me, Priestess, right? Get over your feelings and listen to me. Right, get out your bag and listen to me, right? Chariot card, move forward, right? That's all you gotta do. Move away from these people. Cut them out your life, 2 of Swords, and move forward. Death card, cut them out your life, 2 of Swords, dead them, death, Chariot, move on, right? Dead these people, cut them out your life, dead them, and move on, right? What's so hard about that? It's not. Lovers, right? These are lovers, right? That's the problem, right? You want them in your life. No, these people are bringing serious, unnecessary, high octane emotional situations to your life, Ace of Cups, and you are not involved in them personally, right? These people are bringing everything that they are into your life with that 5 of Wands and that Page of Wands. The folly that they are into, they are bringing into your lives, right? These buddies are bringing folly into your life as a person who's out chilling, minding your own business, and you stay to yourself. Look at me. I chill, I stay to myself, but I have been put in some serious political stuff. If you look at my history and my background, I have nothing to do with any of this stuff these people have been accusing me of whatsoever in my entire life. I don't even read stuff based on the stuff that they try to pin on me. Right. Thank you. Right. And not knowing who I am, they didn't realize that I had been denouncing this type of behavior my entire social media career. Right. I had never agreed with all of these riots and marches and all of that stuff. Never. Right. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. So these are people who wanted to create a situation in your life, didn't have all of the information, and now they look like total fools. Fool card, right? Total fools, fool card. So now they're thoroughly upset. 8 of Pentacles, because what they wanted to do didn't work out in your life, right? So now they got to go back into a whole nother bag of tricks. 4 of Cups, right? Right. Now they out. That's why they out there drugging and alcoholing it up even more so. And you see these people in a serious manic phase. They're just doing anything and running everywhere and expecting everybody, 9 of Cups, to believe every single thing that they're saying. They expect us to be dumb enough and drugged up enough, 4 of Cups, to believe everything they're saying, 9 of Cups, on this news, right? So these buddies, Page of Coins, are all over. They're in Congress, right? They're in high major places, right? So there are buddies that you should have never put within your Congress, because these people are still sitting on these seats. 2 of Wands, and they haven't done anything for decades, right? They haven't done anything for decades. 2 of Wands. These people have not done anything for us as the general public, right? As the American public, as the American people in, right, centuries, right? Fuck that. In centuries, right? Page of Coins, 2 of Wands, and King of Cups. These people have not done anything for us in centuries, but I'll stick with decades, right? Right. In the 4 decades that I've been on this earth, look how it look, right? They ain't done nothing for us, right? Nothing, right? Not here in America, while I watch other countries blow up, while I see 16-year-olds riding around in Lamborghinis in other countries, and 16-year-olds over here, most of them ain't even graduate high school. Right. Most of the adult Americans over here ain't even driving a car because they can't afford one. Right. So with the 6 of Pentacles, right, these buddies will ultimately receive their karma, because why? Everybody does, right? Everybody receives their karma. What was that? The Ace of Wands. Everybody receives their karma. As long as you remove these people from your lives and protect yourselves from them, you will be straight. You will definitely be straight. And as I said, their karma's coming. Their karma's at their door. Their karma's at the door. Six of Pentacles. Their karma's at the door, knocking at their door. That's why they keep trying to thwart it off on you. Right. Right. Don't answer. Right. Have a great one.